Week 2, building our dream house in Nashville, Tennessee for $200,000.
So this last week we've been working on final grading of the property, making sure everything's perfectly flat and ready for the foundation. So we've got a D3 dozer in, we have an excavator, and we've just been really making the slope perfectly flat. And then we've got a compactor in, which is this machine. That makes sure that the ground gets fully compact before you ever put a house on it, so that it doesn't settle later on, crack your walls, make your paint show lines. It's really important. Then we're starting to stake out the actual layout of the foundation. So that's where we're gonna take the excavator and dig the actual trenches for the foundation lines to go, and then we can pour.
We were really debating using a company to do foundation. We've gotten 3 to 4 different quotes, and I've talked to over 20 to 30 on the phone, and it's looking like it's going to be anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000 to do the foundation. Jacob did the foundation on our last house in Oregon, and he did a really good job. Now that was a 1-bed, 1-bath, and now we're doing a 3-bed, 3-bath. So it's going to be a little bit different as far as the size.
And it's a different type of foundation. So that one was a pier and beam, which is a really good type of foundation as well, but this one's going to be a footer and stem wall.
So the stem wall is just 3 feet border all around the property. So it's just a lot more concrete to work with and a lot more logistical. So it's just a bit more comprehensive than the one we did last time. But after getting the quotes for 25 to 30,000, we kind of decided that we're probably gonna try to do it ourselves. I told Jacob, whatever he needs from me, I'm here to help. Honestly, I'm not really that much of a help because he's just so much more methodical, particular, and pays attention to detail when he's building. And he also just knows what he's doing a lot more. I'm there as more of emotional, moral support. After Jacob leveled out the land with his D3 dozer, he then took this laser and he put it in the middle of the property. As you can see in this video, he walks around to each corner to make sure that it's completely level, and it wasn't completely level after the D3 dozer, so he had to take it in again.
Yeah, so that has slope assist, so you can actually set the grade of the property in all directions, but it wasn't calibrated correctly, so it wasn't zeroed out.
Now that we decided that we're gonna do the foundation ourselves, Jacob's been really spending a lot of time doing research, also making sure that the stem wall is mapped out correctly and all the pillars, and he's doing pillars for deck in front of the house as well. So that part is just really granular, and you've just been spending like hours and hours on that. And that's what we've been working on most of this week. And our house isn't completely rectangle, so there's gonna be indents, which is another hard thing because you need to make sure like you're placing piers in the correct area and that the dig out for the stem wall is in the correct area. So once we get done with that, which should be next week, then we can have inspector come out.
We've been also doing a little bit of site prep for, there's gonna be rain the next week, so we had to put grass seed out on some kind of sloped areas, did some erosion fabric across the peak of the hill, so to kind of help with the rain coming off and not eating away that hill.
That's it for week 2, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, comment below. Like, subscribe.
See you guys in the next one.
Bye. See you for week 3.